Okay, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about what I do on an off day from weight training. And I'm actually getting ready to go hit it right now. I have a couple of minutes. I had thought, hey, let me show you what I do. So, you have massage, and it's really nice if you can afford, $100, $150, $200 if you have a super duper specialist. And you can get that into your schedule every week or at least once a month. Most people can't afford to do that, or they don't value having a specialist work with their bodies. I have several in the Long Beach area that I go to, and recently found someone that's really good at rolfing here in the Long Beach area. So please, if you have questions about this, let me know. ART, trigger point therapy, active release therapy, really good strategy to help you recover quickly from deep scar tissue and injuries that you may have from years of training, and or a slight pull or strain in the muscle. You don't have a complete tear, but that strain really makes it difficult. A lot of times sprinters have them in hamstrings, hip flexors. A lot of the guys are getting a lot of tension in the upper chest and back and shoulders. But I trained my hamstrings yesterday, did a fairly good workout, and I'm feeling a little tension. So what I do, I use a baseball, and I take the baseball. I'm sitting on a standard bench. It could be a massage table. Take that ball, place it on one side, up towards the top of the femur where it inserts into the pelvis. It's that biggest bone in your thigh, and it attaches into the pelvis, the greater trochanter, which is what this bone is called, as it goes into the ischial tuberosity in that area. It fits it just like this, nice and snug, but there's a bunch of muscles in and around that. So I'm going to place that baseball right there, that hard ball, and I'm going to find a spot. I'm going to search out a really tender spot, and I found one. So I'm going to rock up and down, forward and back. I'm going to go in a circular action. I'm going to try to loosen up that tissue. I'm going to search all the way around in that pain zone, and I'm going to find it. And then I'm going to find, as I move down the hamstring towards the kneecap from the proximal end to the distal end, I'm going to find a trigger point, and I've found one. So once I get that hot trigger point, I'm going to zero in on it, make sure I have enough pressure on it, and then I'm going to run through a series of extensions on my leg, reposition, extend again, reposition, and extend again. What I'm doing is I'm tacking the muscle down, and then I'm running that muscle through its range of motion. And then I'm going to strum the guitar. I'm going to move that baseball across the fibers of the hamstring so that I can get some kind of relief on that. I'll spend 2 to 3 minutes on this as I'm just sitting here in the studio, goofing off, right? But I'll do this post leg day just to help speed up recovery, and if I have a strain or a pull. And I found major stuff in the lateral portion of my hamstring as it gets closer to my IT band. Just brutal. See, the face that I'm making, that's called a pain face. Everybody has one. I have some people, when they do this, I swear to God, you could tell that they're experiencing pain at all, but it's part of your therapy to help speed the recovery, keep you in the game longer. When you're training 20, 30, 40 years, you definitely don't want to go out, all broken. And, man, I wish I could have, should have. I remember back in the day I used to do. No, you want to stay in the game as long as you possibly can. Because if you stop dancing, you get really sad and depressed. You don't like that feeling. You like to feel on all the time. So take care of your body. Use these strategies. You want to hit both sides, same kind of way. Sit on it again. Find that hot spot. Get on down on it. Rock it, roll it around in the circular area in the pain zone. Maybe go 4 and a half. Start up towards the glutes. Move down towards the knee. And just strum that guitar. Find that spot in the hamstrings in the side-to-side action. Again, you can use a standard flat bench. You could use the massage table a little soft. You could use the floor, but you can't get that flexion and extension at the knee, and that really helps break up the adhesions. Again, the adhesion is like a little hot spot. You push into that area, and then you run the motion, the range of motion at a joint. I can do this in my hamstrings. I'll show you some stuff on chest. I'll show you some stuff on the arms, forearms, biceps, triceps, across the delts, all the way around the cap, all the way through the base of the skull, down into the rhomboids and traps, all the way into the lower back. Get the glutes, have a great one for the calves. I do this kind of stuff all the time, but it's part of what keeps you in the game, makes your body look great, makes it feel great, and you just got to stay in the game. I really like this sport, I like this fitness activity that I'm involved in, helping people. So if you have any questions, you know, take a look at the info below. Set up a PM with me either on Facebook. You can look me up, Emile Jarreau, on Facebook, or hit me at M2 Fitness Pros. Call the number down below. I have 24-hour answering service. You can call, find out what's going on. But you know, it doesn't have to cost an arm and a leg to do this stuff. I know a good quality RT person might cost you $150 to $200, and it's nice. And you should still do that. I'm not saying don't do that. I'm saying, yeah, you should do that. But to bridge those appointments in between and you can take care of yourself, get yourself baseball, softball, lacrosse ball, golf ball, maybe a small size medicine ball, foam rollers, all the little tools. For less than $50, you can have all this stuff with the pad or in your, you know, your gym duffel bag and take it with you wherever you go. Because you never know. You have a few minutes, do a little rehab on yourself, and stay in the game, all right? Talk to you later. Peace. My name again is Emile Jarreau. I'm M2 Fitness Pros in Long Beach, Cali. Love the life that you live and live it well.